Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. And I welcome you to this session on LinkedIn profile success strategies, right? So, if you all are ready, let's get started. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to the session for LinkedIn profile success strategies. Before we understand the different strategies that we can use to make our LinkedIn profile really beautiful, let's learn why we need it and what is LinkedIn. Yeah. So maybe a job search portal or a networking portal or skill enhancement, job post portal, and a personal profile portal. This is what your LinkedIn is. So that is why it becomes really important for you people to maintain a good profile. But then the question is how? Why is it important? Okay, by listening the skills, mentioning our skills. Okay, okay. So let's start with one LinkedIn profile and let's understand from top to bottom how we can create the successful profile. Are you ready? If yes, I want to see some thumbs up. So when we see the first thing on the profile, what from where it starts? Can I get some answers in the chat box? Yes. Headlines, okay. Good profile picture, okay. Profile picture and bio, okay. Yes. Posters, yes. Good, good. You are very smart. You already know it. Yes, with quotes, with background images, yes. So we are going to talk about each element today and we're going to learn how to make it the best possible. Okay. Yes, yes, Rajat. Credentials are also a part of it, but they will come at a later stage. We will start from top to bottom. So, the first thing I want to talk about is your professional profile picture. Now, when we say professional profile picture, what do I mean? I don't want your side faced photos or photos where you are wearing goggles, right? Those shades, maybe a trendy one. We don't want that. We want a straight faced photograph, which is professional. Now, the second important question is okay, okay, ma'am, I know that I have to come up with a professional picture, but I'm a student. I don't know how to click a professional photograph. So, the first thing you should do is now think about it. Your face should be smiling because you want to attract audience. You already said that LinkedIn is a place where you are attracting recruiters, right? So the first thing is your face should be smiling. I am not saying laughing. Okay. So laughing is when you have no control over your facial expressions, and smiling is professional face. Okay. So you need to just smile and not laugh. And you need to look at the camera whenever you are clicking a picture. That's very important. Now, second problem that I have noticed in some of the profiles is that some of the profiles have backgrounds. Maybe standing in a garden, standing in a classroom. Ma'am, I don't have friends in my room to click my pictures. Maybe at home I have no one to help me. So, in that case, you can create a professional picture by removing the background and by using Canva. Now, the question is how to do it. Yes. Okay. The question is how to do it, right? So, at the end of today's session, I'll share a complete PDF where you will see multiple steps to remove background from your professional straight faced picture and to add a professional background by using Canva. And guess what? It's for free. So you don't have to pay any money. You just have to use 2, 3 links where you are going to put your photograph, remove background, step one, step two, go to Canva, get a gradient background for your photograph, and you're done. So that's how you create the first thing, which is professional profile picture. Similarly, on Canva, you have second thing, that is your LinkedIn banner. So you can get your LinkedIn banner on Canva as well. I have attached the screenshots in the PDF. You will get it by the end of the session, right? So that is how you're going to change your profile picture and the cover. Now, I want to tell you one more thing here. See, LinkedIn is not Facebook. I repeat myself. LinkedIn is not Facebook. That means my LinkedIn profile picture cannot be with a friend or with my family. My LinkedIn background cover photo cannot be with my friend or family. It has to be about me and about my work. So I hope that at least for these 106 students, I will see some good LinkedIn banners now. If yes, I want to see some thumbs up there. Now comes the next part, headlines. You can see the third part here, headline. So when we start talking about headlines, first question is why they are important. Because whenever you will go to a recruiter and you will share a connection request, the way we send a friend request on Facebook, you're going to share a connection request to recruiters. That's why you are on LinkedIn, right? The first thing they're going to see is your picture. Second thing they're going to see is your headline. So this is very important. So you need to make sure that your headline speaks a lot about you. Okay. So now the question is, okay, ma'am, I know why it is important, but what to write? Because I know myself, I am doing a degree that 100 of other people are doing. So what extra I can do in that? Do you also have this question? If yes, type a Y in the chat box. So when you are mentioning your degree, like this student has mentioned his degree, MCA, he's an MCA student, he has done Java programming, data structure, and software development. So he has mentioned some of his skills. You can also do it. You can use number one, your degree, maybe a BTech graduate, or maybe a BTech student, or maybe a MCA student, BCA student, MBA student. You can also start with that. Okay. And then you can talk about your extra or exceptional skills. Now, exceptional is that area where you have the best command. I hope you understand it when I say the best command. That favorite subject where no one can question you, yeah, you have to talk about it. And now you'll be like, okay, but I have my favorite subject as some other thing which is not related to my technology. If that is the case, I am sorry you cannot write it. Why? Because you want the company to see it. So today, I will not say that whatever you like, please write it. No. Write what you want your recruiter to see. So, one, ma'am, I have subjects where I have good command, or I have languages where I have good command. Two, ma'am, I will develop my command over this language. These are the only two things you can do here. All right. And he just wrote those Java programming, data structure, and software development. You will add one thing more. I have written on the screen, add value. So you need to add a short phrase, a short line that shows that you are different. But how can we do it? The question is, okay, ma'am, you told me this is what I have to do. How can I do it? So, one example can be that, okay, MCA student, Java programming, data structure, software development. Then I start writing driving brand growth. Or I write innovating solutions. Or I write building engaging workforce. Now, what these three or two words are doing? They are telling my edge over other BTech candidates, other MCA candidates. Now, that is very important. So, your headline should have two things. One, definitely the degree that you're doing, if you are a fresher, or if you are already a professional, then your professional title, maybe a project manager. Okay, for example, followed by your best skills, followed by one impactful line, which can be of three or two words, that tells people what different you can do. Okay, which is very important, which will make you stand out, which will tell the recruiter, okay, this student is exceptional. All right. Moving ahead to the next part, which is the most important, what to show on your profile. Now, if you see this profile, you can see this person has written two of his colleges here. But if you go to your LinkedIn profile, you will not find it here because people mention education in the education section, but they do not enable this one option, which is here. So after this class, when you will go back to your LinkedIn profile, this is the first thing you should do. Easiest step. Yeah. So what you have to do, you will see this icon of pencil on your profile, only on your profile. You will click here. A box like this will open, right? Where you can edit things. You have to scroll down. We all are scrolling things a lot these days, so I hope you know it. Do you know how to scroll on LinkedIn? Yes or no? Okay. So you will scroll down, and when you will reach to educational management, you have to tick this option, show school in my intro. So for whichever option you will put a tick, that will be visible on your profile. Now the point is, why is it important, man? Because it shows your profile is different. If a recruiter is looking at your profile, they will not scroll down for your education. They can see your education, then they click your profile. So giving information on one click is the strategy here. Okay. And I want everyone to update at least this one. So with this, my first page is ready. They can see best headlines, they can see a right photograph, they will find the right banner, and they will find something more on my profile, my education. Yeah. Okay. Now, the next thing is also very important, which is open to work. So, I have so many students in the college. They say, मैम मुझे इंटर्नशिप करनी है पर किससे पूछूं कौन से सर बताएंगे Do you also have that situation? Do you also feel that I need someone to tell me from where I can get my internship? Is that the case? Yes or no in the chat box, please. Yes. So you can write it on your LinkedIn profile looking for internship. Like they have added open to work. you will get a similar sign of a pencil. You can add looking for internship opportunities. And not only looking for opportunity, but mention what kind of internship, so that MBA finance student is not getting MBA sales internship. So when you define what you're looking at, you will get what you want. So make sure that your LinkedIn profile is defined. You are telling people what you really want. Okay, let's move ahead. Coming down to uh, the most important section, that gives you a lot of opportunities. So when I used to teach my students, they used to ask, Ma'am, in about section, what should I write? And these days, after ChatGPT, we are using ChatGPT. Write a LinkedIn about section for me. Do you do this? Yes, ChatGPT with a personalized touch. Absolutely, Keshav. Okay, it's a no, or it's a personalized one. Good. But when we think about personalizing it, we need to do one more work before that. Let's understand what. Okay. That is, how do you want your recruiters to see you? Now, in the About section, you use AI, you don't use AI, you personalize AI, everything is fine. But be a little more smart. Let's understand how. So, when I said be a little more smart, you have to first of all finalize what I want to be. Aim क्या है मेरा? A big question with possibly nuances, but you have to find out what I want to be. I want to be a project manager. I want to be a CEO. I want to be a professor, or I want to be anything that you wish to. That's step one. Step two, LinkedIn is so beautiful that you can look for people, job, post, companies, everything. You just need to use right filter. Like you do it on Amazon when you're buying clothes, or maybe you do it on Amazon when you're buying technology. That I want this graphic card, I want this version, I want the latest one when I'm purchasing something. I want 5-star rated commodity and products only. In this similar way, you have to come to LinkedIn and filter. You have to write, let's say I am searching for a project manager. So you have to write project manager, click on people in filters. And you get a lot of people who are working as project managers. If you have a dream company like Google, Microsoft, or any other, right? You can just write the name of that company. The beauty is that you will see if any project manager from that company is available on LinkedIn. So you can see their profiles. Point number one. Point number two. So you check not only one, but at least 10 profiles. That's what I would say. That's what I would suggest. At least check 10 profiles. We have a lot of time. You can take a week and see different profiles. Now, after looking at different profiles, you will get some idea. Okay, this is how these people are working. Okay. Step two, you need to see different job descriptions for that particular job. Let's say a professor, let's say a data analyst, right? So you need to see job descriptions. Now, here comes the beautiful part. Use the cloud search. What is cloud search? Let me help you. So, cloud search is a source like this. If you can see the screenshots on the right side of the screen. So, in the source text, you will just have to put everything, copy paste. Okay. After that, you have to click on generate cloud. So, the beauty of this app is you will get a lot of words that are common in those 10 job descriptions. Boom, work done. Now comes the most important part. When you see these words, You can figure out top 10 that you have or you want, or you can develop. Pick those 10 words and try to add them in your profile by using multiple ways. I am not saying add 10 of them in your about section, no, but add them smartly in your profile. So that's how you write a professional about section. And the most important thing is you need not to copy it from someone. When I tell you to see those 10 profiles, please don't try to copy paste. I want you to see how things are working so that your brain can think in different directions. And it is not limited to one thing. Have exposure, look at different profiles, figure out things, use the word cloud search, get the words, put them in your about section. You're done. And then use ChatGPT. Yes, use ChatGPT. If you will not use technology for yourself, technology will use you. It's very simple. So use technology, be smart. When you can do a task in 5 minutes, why to take 1 hour? Just because I want to do it by my own. I don't want to use AI. Bad choice. Okay, be smart. All right. So, how many people are going to actually look for these options and actually create a about section? Can I see some answers? Okay. So, Somesh, how to use cloud search? Okay. I have attached the screenshots here. And after this class, I will provide you with a PDF. The PDF has all the links, so nothing to worry. Click on the link. This source text will open. Paste it. Click on generate. You will get the words. It's very simple. Okay. All right. Let's move ahead. So now my about section is also ready. Wow. We are so quick. Okay, ma'am. So what next? The next is showtime. You have to be visible on the platform. You have to show people that I'm here. Yeah. So the more you show, the more you grow. That's the philosophy of LinkedIn, right? So, how to show that you are there? Again, if you can see here, there is an activity corner in everyone's profile. Okay. So, you can share something about your project, maybe, or something about a new language or a new skill that you have learned. Or maybe you can see others' posts, think about it, and then put your views on it. But in one or other way, it is important to be active. That has no replacement. You should be active there. Now you'll be like, why? Because earlier it was the resumes that used to work. Today it's the LinkedIn. We can't say that I'm not going to do it. People who want me will search me through my resume. Those are the days that are gone. Now companies don't need you. You need the company. Accept the fact. So if you want companies to see you, if you want to get the right job, the best one, right? But the problem is that you have to show yourself. You have to show them what you are thinking, because companies will see your LinkedIn profile as the first thing when they hire you. This is the truth. And this is not what I am saying. This is what I am saying out of experience. I had recently a conversation with some HRs, and this is what they concluded, that their LinkedIn profiles show a lot about them. Now think about the hatred comments you're posting. Yeah. I am not saying it's wrong. I am just saying watch it. And before you write anything on your LinkedIn, just think once. Do I want my recruiter to see this? Because they can see everything. Your activity log, everything is open to public. They can see everything. So before posting any comment, before posting any content, make sure you see everything. Yeah. Okay, somebody wrote in the chat box that it is very weird to write congratulations. Please don't. If you think, okay, yes, I actually mean that. Sometimes people say, ma'am, I don't have certificate for this. Shall I write it in my resume? Don't write it in your resume. Click a picture. Use your smartphone. Click a picture, post it on LinkedIn, and write about your experience. No one can deny you did it. Simple. And till the time this congratulations thing is concerned, I would say if someone has completed 1 year, it's good to write congratulations. But then just a little more, a little more. Congratulations on your achievement. If you could tell me what you learned in last 1 year, boom, you got the engagement. So try to make it more human. I told this in my last webinar also. Please be human. So when you write congratulations on someone's post, write, and you may ask them anything. For example, you can ask them, like one example I already gave. Okay, tell me one thing you learned, or maybe in these 10 years you have learned some good things. Can you share some? Can you share some tips for this profile? Can you share your experience? Something like this. So let's not make it robotic. Let's make it more human. Yes, Keshav, we can do it. But then again, make sure that if you are having a career like media, politics, magazine writer, content writer, good to go, boom. But if you are engineer, let's talk about technology more. So again, when you are posting something, recent events, news, politics, whatever, is it concerned with your career? If yes, post it. If no, don't. We have other platforms. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. We can do it there. Okay. Yeah. So the more you show, the more you grow. Yes, for sure, Rishta. I am going to give you this leverage by the end of the session. I will give you one task, and the top 10 who do it, I will check their LinkedIn profiles. I did it last time also. We will do it today also. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Let's move ahead. So now we got to see, okay, now we know we need to be there. Now we know we need to have a good about section. We know how to create it. We know how to make our profile picture look fancy. Now comes the hard part. Yeah. The hard part is how to show my experience. Ma'am, you know what? I am a fresher. I have no experience. No problem. If I have 10 years of experience today, it means in 2014, I was a fresher. Then what? Being a fresher is not a problem, right? So don't feel that, ma'am, I have no experience. It's okay. You have internships, or you can do internships. And please, please, for God's sake, do not bring fake certificates. No, we are in the digital era. Everything is transparent. So if you join one internship, I'm not saying do 10 internships. No, do one internship, do it rightly, do it in a correct way. That's important. Okay. Be honest with yourself. It's simple. Don't make a fool of yourself. Okay. So you can write your internships in your experience. And the beautiful part to learn from this profile is he has written full stack developer, but he has explained what he did in that experience. This is very important. The ninth point that I've marked. So when you write your internship, please add what you did there as an intern. This is very important. Your role is very important. And again, write in your normal, maybe Word document that, okay, this is what I have done in my internship. Paste it to ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT to correct it grammatically and make it fancy. Paste it here. No problem. Right? So you can do it this way. Use ChatGPT, but use it smartly. Okay. So that's how you add your experience. One, name of internship if you're a fresher, name of your job if you are employed, and add at least 2 to 3 lines, not a paragraph, 2 to 3 lines about your role. And try to add more of technology related word if you are a technology person. Okay, that makes more sense to the recruiters. So she's asking, ma'am, I'm in a banking field, but I want to change my domain to data science and analytics. Does this apply to me also? Yes, it applies to you also. Now, what you can do, let's play a bit smart. Okay. So when you are in the banking field, you might have learned some soft skills, team management, people management, conversating with people, negotiation. You learn that, right? Now try to see, I'm just giving an example. Okay. So try to see if those skills have some relevance in the data science or analytics. If yes, write it. Write it and then also mention that, okay, I am from banking sector, but this is a skill that I have learned, which I'm going to use in my career in as a data analyst. Use it smartly. So your experience will also count, number one. And second, you're switching the field, it's okay. But in this case, just one more suggestion, Sumedha. Try to have some certification before you step into the domain change, because this will be a question, why now? And sometimes recruiters consider that this person is not stable in their career choice. So just to help you there, you can talk about it. Yes, you can talk about your internships. You can talk about everything, Sumedha. Just be smart enough that try to pick up those skills which are relevant to both these sections, either technical or non-technical. Both can work. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Okay, Abhijit, as I already told you, that if you want to make your profile attractive and if you have no experiences, internship is the solution. Okay, or I have one more solution, which I'll tell you in the upcoming slides, so don't worry. So if you don't have internships, then I have one more solution, which is your projects. Okay, we'll talk about it, don't worry. Okay, let's go ahead. Now this is an important part. Yes, Ramandeep, I just came to that. Career break. So we all have taken career breaks. Maybe after 12th, 1 year break to understand what I want, maybe to clear IIT, right? Maybe to clear NEET. Yeah. I didn't did it because I was not sure. But if you did it, good choice. Okay. But how to add it? So actually I was looking at some profiles and I saw that people don't add career breaks. The point is it's not right. If you do not add anything, then your recruiter is like, this is missing. This person is not trustworthy, not honest. So do not give your recruiter this view that you are not honest. Right, rightly add your career breaks there. Okay, but the point is how to add it. So if you can see on the right side of the screen, I have added how to add career breaks. So when you click on this career breaks, you can see there are a lot of options. So most probably you can, the one that I would say that you can use is professional development. Now in professional development, there are a lot of things that you can show. Maybe a certificate that you did, maybe on LinkedIn. LinkedIn also provides you free certifications. You just need to explore, right? Or maybe you pay some amount and you can do a lot of certifications and get a lot of badges from LinkedIn. So you can do all those courses. You have Udemy, you have Coursera, you have a lot of things. So you can do some courses, right? And then you can say that you were doing a professional development. Yeah. That is one option that you can choose as per me. Okay. To add a career break, because it makes sense that, okay, the person was busy there, or the person has at least being honest and told it clearly on the profile that what the person was doing. Okay. Now, one more suggestion that I checked on one YouTube video, because I also learned from somewhere. So I checked one YouTube video, and that man suggested to choose layoff and position eliminated. Now, when this person has written layoff and position eliminated, as we already discussed, that person has explained that I am still searching for opportunities on LinkedIn, exploring it every day, and this is what I am doing for past 6 months or 3 months or whatever time it is. Whatever time is your break. But my suggestion is you can go ahead with professional development, and then you can write the name of the courses that you have done and just 2 3 lines about what you learned through those certifications. right? But make sure that you are not adding nonsense. You are adding something which is related to your field. Okay. Again, technical, non-technical doesn't matter, right? Just make sure that whatever you're adding, it's making sense. Okay. So that's how Ramandeep, you can add your career breaks smartly. You're honest, you are real, and you're professional. Yes, Megha, it's okay. Like, I remember the time when I also used to tell students that it's not okay. You need to at least do a job for a month. Sorry, not for a month, for a year. But now, if in 3 months you have a real reason to change, why not? But here is only one thing that I want to tell you and everyone else, that if you are going for an interview, please do not say anything wrong about your past organization, anything wrong about your educational institution, even if they're wrong. Why? Because it shows that when you will leave this company, boom, you will do the same. You will be again saying wrong things about this company. And nobody wants a person as an employee who is going to change the image from positive to negative. So always have a valid reason to change the job. Maybe you can have some silly reasons. Maybe you can say that the place was not suitable for me. I was getting sick again and again. So environment was not suitable. I had to change it. One possible reason can be health. Another possible reason can be no salary. My salary was not getting credited. Third can be some biasness in the system. Fourth can be I'm looking to explore more opportunities. I'm looking to learn more. And in but if you say I'm looking for more exposure, more opportunities, you need to tell them I took a break, I did my research, and now finally I am sure that I'm going to do it. So that you are telling them that your decision is final, you're not going to leave them. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Okay, Apurv, for this also, as you said that after 12th you took a break. In that case, you can write gap year. Okay, and in gap year you can say that I re okay, I improved my knowledge about my 12 subjects because I was preparing for competitive exams, and after learning for it for a while, I learned the basics, but I was unable to crack the competitive exams, so I joined the college. It's okay. Be honest, right? Okay. If I know Java, how should I write in LinkedIn about levels of Java? I know like basic, intermediate, advanced. Simple, simple, Saish. You can write Java bracket advanced. Simple. Okay. I'll tell you. I met an IAS officer 3 months back, and I was giving a presentation again for a government project, and I learned one thing after 10 years. Yeah, I learned one thing after 10 years. I also learned today something from you. Yeah. So I learned one thing. You don't have to be complicated to impress people. Be simple. If you can explain yourself in the most simple language, simple lines, you will get something best possible in your field. When we people are trying to create content, trying to write LinkedIn profiles, we also feel that let me add a difficult vocabulary word. It's not required. It's not required. Use simple words, write limited content, and you will see that you are making a difference, because people who are reading it at least getting it, they don't have to open a dictionary to see what have you written. So write it in a simple way and be real. That's the key. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, Mahi, again, if you won, why not? Okay. All right. Coming down to education. Okay. Same rule applies here also. Like we did in the experience section. Similarly, you write the name of your institution. Like this person has written Graphic Hirara University, right? You can write it. And then, so somebody was asking right now about Java. So, yes, this person has also added 9 skills. So, you can add skills, but be honest. Add what you know or add what you can learn, right? And then you can add your education. One more thing, Please add your experience and education in reverse order. For example, your 12th will come first. Sorry, your 10th will come first, then your 12th, then your grad, then your postgrad. So it's a reverse chronology. You start from 10th and then you end to your last degree. Okay. So it's a reverse chronology, both in experience and education. Okay. Okay. Let's move ahead to something more important, which is licenses and certifications. Yes, I told you, and you all are smart enough. You are Gen Z. You know what is the meaning of license and certification. It is not driving license. So please don't add it here. It is the license to use certain technology and a certificate in your field. Get it, use it smartly, and do not forget to write one line about what extra or different you can do with this certificate. Okay, or what different you learned from it. Okay, huh. There comes the last part. So we talked about licenses, we talked about certificates. Now it's the time to talk about something important. Oops, I'm sorry. Yes. So the people, yes, Keshav, again, if your participation was related to your work area, was related to your field, okay, let's say I am a CSE student and I have participated in hackathon. Please do it. Okay, but I am a CSE student, participated in football. You can also still do it, but then try to relate your football match with your CSE. Maybe this has taught me the importance of team spirit. So again, if you are trying to post something which is not related to your career, but you still want to be active on LinkedIn, be smart. Post a photograph of football match and then write, in this match I have learned perseverance, I've learned teamwork, I've learned leadership skill because I was the captain. Be smart in that way, right? Okay. All right. Now, one more thing that I want you to understand, projects. Okay. Do you do projects in your college? Yes or no? Okay. The number is still less, but it's okay. All right. So, when we say projects, okay, I know two kind of students. One, who do a project. Two, their best friends are doing a project. They write their name and then they submit it in their colleges. So you have to decide who you are. Okay. But when you people are looking for projects, make sure you do them. I am not saying a patent. I understand we all are not special minded in all the fields. It's okay. But if you have done a project, patent, non patent doesn't matter. Write it on your LinkedIn, right? Write it on your LinkedIn. And if you are in the college, guess what? You can write a start date of your project and then you can post almost every week about the new update, maybe new learning about that project. So this way you are also keeping yourself active on LinkedIn and you're also working on your project because you have a pressure. I have to put something online. Yeah. And I started doing this and it worked. You can also try. Okay. Or maybe you can try something else and tell me, okay, ma'am, this is also working for me. I can also learn from you. Okay. So try that. Now, this person has written his project. And again, see the beauty? He has written what he did. So I am currently developing an application called iNotebook using Mern. iNotebook is an online note storing app which stores notes in cloud and also and allow users to create, update, and access notes. Simple. Now I know what this person is doing. So he has not written my project is about this or that. He has simply written what he did. No, Anvi, written assignments are not projects. The projects are only those where you are using technology and creating something in the physical form, not on paper. Okay. All right. So after projects comes the most important thing. That's your skill. Okay. This person has added 55 skills, which is too much. So I would say that you have to see again when you are using cloud generator, then you can see what are the possible skills and what I know. Be honest again and then add your skills. This person can add 55, you can also add it, but make sure you can justify it when you are asked in the interview. That's important. Skills can be technical, non-technical, both are okay. Something should make you different. That's the case. Because if today you are not different, you are not required. That's the harsh truth. And we are in the real world. It's not a dream world. So no one is going to spare you. No one is fair with you. Things will go wrong. World is unfair. Accept it so that you can grow. Okay. All right. We did everything. Yes, yes, Ishita, we can add soft skills. Why not? I'm a soft skills expert. So yes, soft skills is important. Okay. Okay. We talked about a profile in detail. Now I have a question for everyone. So, what is missing in this profile? What do you think is missing? I am waiting for some answers in the chat box. Photo. No. Language. Volunteering. No. Think big. Think different. Very good. Um, Amarendra. Good job. Yes, you're right. No recommendations are there. Yes, no achievements are there. Very good. Yes. So that is very important for you. Endorsements and recommendations are important for your profile. So when you are making one, please get that. Just to give you a clarity, endorsement is like this person has added skills here. Sorry, skills here. So someone has to come and endorse your skill. Maybe your best friend can do it for you, but you need at least 5 skills which people endorse. Then your LinkedIn profile becomes 5-star profile. And if your LinkedIn profile is 5-star profile, there are higher chances of you getting hired. Okay. So make sure that people endorse you, at least five skills endorsed by people, not 5 people, 5 skills endorsed by the people. Okay. It's important. Second thing is recommendations. So after college, we try and come to our teachers and say, ma'am, can you write me a recommendation letter? Now you have digital recommendation letters. So please go ahead and don't worry, ask your professors. Can you please write a recommendation for me? And I don't think anyone would say no. Use it, right? Send recommendation requests. It's as simple as Facebook. Just give it a try. Okay. You will ask them to send you a recommendation, they will write it for you. And after 1 year, your profile is ready. And if you are a second year student, your profile will be ready after 2 years for any recruiter. So it's a good thing for you, right? So make sure you start getting recommendations, but professional recommendations, not personal recommendation. This person is very good, very hardworking. No, you want them to write about you as a professional, not you as a boy, as a girl, um, as anyone, right? But just ask them to write about your skills. Ask them to write about your work. That's important. Remember, we are here for work. Okay. Do we need to post? Okay, Anushka has a question. Do we have to post certificates as a post or add them in a certificate in licensing, or we do both? Both. Both. You post it as a post, you increase engagement. You post it as a certificate, you're enhancing your profile. So both are required. Yes, Raikant, thank you. I forgot that point. Thank you for reminding me. So in the project section, because we are in the digital world, you can add your project link. Your project link makes it a bit more real. So you can add your project link so that they can see what you created. Thank you, Raikant, for helping me. Okay. Okay. Sumeda, you can send them. So maybe you are connected with them on LinkedIn. So you can click on recommendations and you will see options to give and take. Click on take. You will get a list of people in your LinkedIn account. So you can type their name, click, the request is gone, they will write it. Okay. Simple. I said it's as easy as Facebook. Just start exploring it. Okay. 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 Now comes the most important thing. What more can be done? Okay. Uh, yes, Keshav. Okay. Can you see on the screen? I've shared my own banner. So I'm not marketing myself, don't worry. I just had no other choice. I had to do it to teach you one important aspect. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't worry. So, Keshav, can you see on my banner, I have just written my name, okay, and just one line, establishing and nurturing careers. So, that's my tagline. You can also find a short quote or a short line that describes you as a professional, and you can add it to your banner. That's how you can create a professional banner. Or sometimes what people do is people also add their photograph, but I don't think it is required because already the profile picture is visible. So it's of no use. You can just write your name and one liner that explains what you do, right? Okay. Okay, done. Should we also share links to our, why not? Anything that's professional, do it, Rahul. Do it without any second thought. Okay. Yes, Mega, I can elaborate on endorsements. So, endorsements is like when you put some skills, your friends can go to your profile and endorse you for certain skills. Let's say Java, C, advanced level, anything. So, they just have to tick that we endorse this person for this part, nothing else to do. Okay. How we make it for college students internship? We did. Mega, you have to write it again. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the most important part, which is okay, ma'am, I got my recommendations, I got everything. Now, what more I can do with my profile? Just five more things. Okay. So the first thing is this. Can you see on the right side of this screen and of that photograph where I have shared my photo and banner? There is a word written, second word, public profile and URL. That is important. So you have to click on that pencil. There you have to change your link. Okay, so if you can see it nicely, my link has just LinkedIn and my name. That is what you have to do with your profile. You have to personalize your profile URL. Why? Because I am suggesting you to add this URL to your Gmail signatures. That's the best place to tell anyone who I am. So if you're sending someone an email, always add LinkedIn URL in your Gmail signatures so the person can see who you are. Okay, smart way to tell them, see, this is me. You can flaunt. Yeah. Okay. Yes, why not, Malvika? Why not? Do it. It's your LinkedIn, it's for free. Do it. Okay. So that's the first thing. Update your URL. Do it today. Okay. And second thing is search smartly. So search smartly means if you are searching for a job, filter job, location, and the company. If you are searching for a person, put a filter, click on people. If you are searching for internship, put a filter of internship. If you are searching for post, just job post. That okay, if someone has posted something like this, click on post, you will get it. So search smartly. Do not use it as something like something difficult. It's easy. Use the filters as you use it on Amazon. Just click on it and you will see everything. Okay. Now, my third point is approach right. Now, that's very important. When you are talking to someone, please remember this is LinkedIn, again, not Facebook. Okay. So you cannot tell someone, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing good. No one is interested. If I get a message, hi, ma'am, how are you doing? It's nice to connect with you. Honestly, I feel, okay, it's a generated message. Maybe I write, okay, thank you, out of humanity. But I'm not interested in a conversation there. But if someone is writing me a message and says, Shikha, you have done CELTA, can you please guide me on this? I would love to answer that message. Why? Because this person is making sense. It's not a robot. So when you are sending your connection requests to the recruiters of the companies, or maybe to a person who is doing the job you want to do, please don't say, hi, it is nice to connect. Appreciate them that I really saw your profile, I liked it, and I would love to know how you reached here, or maybe I would love to know if I want to join the company, what all is required. If you can help, it will be great. Simple. So be human, be direct. Okay. Now coming down to the second last thing, be real. We already talked about it in detail. Be real, be human. Use chat GPT. Chat GPT. Use ChatGPT, but use it smartly. Okay. Don't just copy paste. Give it a context. Check if it is grammatically correct. Check if I can use some good words. Check if I can make it short and sweet. Do it, but don't just tell ChatGPT to create something and then share. Don't do that. Okay. And lastly, keep it professional. We are here for work. Everyone is here for work. No one is here for chit chat. No one is free on LinkedIn. So don't do it. At least a professional is not free. I don't know about students because when I was a student, I had no profile on LinkedIn. I've recently created it. When I come to know that, oh, it is important, I created it. Right. So that's why I don't know. But in my age, in my profession, if someone is coming unprofessionally to me, I don't like it. And maybe you will not like it if someone comes unprofessional to you. So make sure you do it. Okay. Okay. Just one more thing. When you click on that public profile link, you will get this photograph. Not this photograph. Something is wrong. Okay. So you will get this edit your custom URL. Then you just need to add your name and save. Done. Okay. Okay, Abhijit, I can see that. Good. All right. So with this, we have reached to the final slide for today, which is I always give golden rules for everything. So I have 5 E's for LinkedIn success. Let's talk about it. Okay. The first one is enhance engagement. Keep conversations alive, keep them professional. When you're talking to someone, the person should feel they learned something from you, and the person should feel connected to a human, not to AI. Okay. Second, expand connections. This is very important. Okay. When I say expand connections, you can connect with your own friends. You can connect with some industry peers. Again, if I'm looking to go ahead to Google, maybe that person will not accept your connection request, but there is no harm in sending a request with a message that defines their work and your curiosity to know more, right? Just these two things. Okay. And the potential employers also. Okay, when you go to the LinkedIn, you have opportunity to join different groups. So there are Microsoft groups, there are Cambridge groups. Join them. This will this will help you in having some first degree LinkedIn connections or second degree LinkedIn connections, which is important for you tomorrow when recruiters are looking at your profile. So expand your connections. Number 3, exhibit expertise. Showcase your skill and showcase it for the field you're in, right? Post anything, but make sure it is connected to your profile. Do not post a certificate that has nothing to do with your profile. Okay. All right. Next is evolve profile. This is very important. Your profile can never be like, okay, ma'am, I did everything for my profile now for 1 year I'll not update anything. No, your profile has to change after at least after every 3 months. You need to change something in your profile because that is how your profile will improve every time the someone or a recruiter is looking at it. Yeah. Latest achievements, skill, goals, maybe a learning. You can add anything. And last, encourage endorsements. I am not saying ask your friends to just endorse you or just endorse you or recommend you. You can also do it. You can take recommendations, you can give recommendations. It's just like that. Okay. So make sure your connections are validating your skills, make sure you are validating their skills, and make sure we are growing as a community. That's very important. Okay. With this, we are done for today.